What's going on, everyone? Today we just got some new information from Rockstar on some of the improvements and also updates that are coming to the DLC on Tuesday. These overall, from what I've seen so far, are actually really good, and I'm glad that Rockstar is doing some of these changes. And this is always a really exciting part when it comes to a GTA Online update, to see with the quality of life stuff that Rockstar is going to be improving on and changing. So let's get into it. Before we do, subscribe, put on post notifications. We're going to be having tons of content regarding the Andreas Mercenaries DLC. Also, if you find this helpful or enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. So Rockstar says that as part of next week's explosive new GTA Online update featuring new missions, vehicles, events, and much more, we're continuing to improve the online experience with a number of experimental updates and upgrades across all platforms. So we're going to start off with the vehicles. Rockstar says that the ability to claim all destroyed vehicles at once while filing a MORS and mutual insurance claim. We obviously know that from last week's newswire. This is going to be really good because you don't have to go one by one for each vehicle. And then MORS will also no longer charge you for recovering personal vehicles destroyed during contact missions. This is obviously smart and good because when it comes to contact missions, this is just like a separate lobby, and it didn't really make sense for it to be counted toward, free mode as well. So that's good that Rockstar did change that. It says custom description tags for garages to help quickly locate your favorite rides when called the mechanic. So you can customize what type of vehicles and also just the level of stuff that you want to do. So I'm guessing this could kind of be like if you want to make a certain garage like your sports garage or sedan garage or something like that. So I think that's how they're going to probably do it, something like that. But that's honestly really interesting. I can't wait to see how that is. And it says the ability to select individual floors when requesting from the Eclipse Boulevard garage. Okay, that's pretty nice. I actually like that. Okay. And then this is actually a really exciting one. It says that pressing D-pad on right will engage the stealth mode on the new F-160 Raju, which is the play that we saw, the F-35, which is obviously one of the biggest vehicles and probably one of the most important vehicles that are coming in this update. And this is vertical takeoff for the VTOL will be using L3 and LS, and holding L3 and LS when flying, the VTOL aircraft will switch it in and out of VTOL mode, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we know the name of one new vehicle, and we also know how things are going to work, so that's nice. And it says the option to re-request an active MOC, Avenger, or Terabyte delivered closer to your location. Okay, so that's pretty good. We don't have to wait or just have any problems that happen between the delivery of vehicles, so that's nice. And it says additional filters for race types when browsing the job menu, so this is going to be easier to find races and stuff like that, since there's literally over hundreds of them, maybe even thousands, who knows. And then the Willie Eudora and also the Broadway will have the taxi work or be eligible for taxi work when it comes to deliveries, so that's something we do as well. And then it says lesser used vehicles will be removed from in-game websites to streamline the browsing experience. These vehicles will be made available via event showrooms, the Lucky Wheel, and other places. So that's actually really good because the thing is, the Rockstar sites that we have in GTA Online, Legendary Motorsport, San Andreas, there's just so many vehicles from 10 years ago that are still there that a lot of people just don't really use. And now I think it's really good that Rockstar is going to make it so that you can only get it from certain places. So it's going to make them rare, but it's also going to make it good because now Rockstar has more variety of things to put and the showrooms and stuff like that. And then also we also will be able to go through the websites and stuff like that without ever having some issues and just clutter just really overall there. And then now moving on to the gameplay updates. So Rockstar says that a new register as a boss option is available in the interaction menu, which is going to merge Secure Serve and Motorcycle Club, which is great because it gets really annoying when you want to do some of the missions for MC, let's say a wheat sale, and then you got to switch over, and it's just too much. All right. And honestly, I think it's really good because I think that means when it comes to having a lot of people in the lobby that are CEOs or motorcycle clubs, it's going to actually increase it, which is good. So I'm glad that Rockstar finally combined this. And then now they say a buy all option will be available at ammunition, so buy all body armor, which is great. We don't have to go one by one. And then also the rank requirements are removed, so it means you could be a level 1 and still have maximum body armor, which is something Rockstar should have done for years now. So that's good. And it says body armor will be restocked after quick restarting a mission. Thank you, Rockstar. And it says matching the same body armor levels when first entering the lobby. So it's kind of good now. It comes for vehicles and body armor, where if you're in a contact mission, it's not going to affect how your things were in free mode, which is great. It helps out a lot. And it says when equipping body armor via the weapon wheel, the type of armor used will be relative to how much damage the player is taking. Okay, that's pretty good. And it says when parachuting or in free fall, players will no longer receive calls from Tom Connors or English Dave. Thank God. Obviously these two are probably one of the most annoying people, in GTA Online, and just seeing how many clips and stuff like that just from them and just ruining the gameplay experience is good. Honestly, they shouldn't even be calling us at all, since obviously, they're useful, but they're not something that a lot of people use. And then also it says the Madraso dispatch services no longer require multiple players and can be taken on solo. Okay, so just, you know, some more solo missions. And then also now you can hold to sprint. We knew that from last week, which is something that Rockstar honestly should have added since the beginning of GTA Online. But I'm glad that's at least coming now, at least for, you know, console players and stuff like that, and also people that use a controller on PC. And then now as well, it says players will be able to select a name for their asset product via the interaction menu and receive a 5% sell bonus. So that's nice. You know, obviously we get more money from the asset lab, which I mean, definitely paid decently, you know, obviously as of right now, but it's going to be even more better, which is nice. And it says rank requirements for the daily objectives will be removed to allow more players to participate. Which is good because a lot of people I feel like don't really do these daily objectives, but maybe now, you know, since they have more ability, then I think people will probably do it a bit more, just overall get some easy money from doing it. Alright, and then now we got some balancing updates. So Rockstar says that payouts on many of the collectibles and events such as buried statues and treasure chests will be increased. And then also correcting payouts for Gerald's Last Play, the Super Yacht Life missions, which came out like 2 years ago, upwards of 25%. So that's good because some of these missions and also the free mode events just pay so bad. Like there's no more point. There's not even a single point of doing the treasure chest. It pays so bad. So I'm glad Rockstar is changing that. But also rebalancing the P996 laser and also the Hydra for free mode only. Okay, so changing the weapons on there probably make it so then, you know, it's not going to be as bad for griefing, and obviously they're probably going to apply this to the new jet that's coming as well. And then one of the biggest things that I think a lot of people are going to love is that the orbital cannon can no longer be instantly reset or refunded to prevent players from being repeatedly targeted. Honestly, I do feel like the orbital cannon shouldn't even be in GTA Online at all, but this is definitely a great start and it can help out a lot of players from just being, you know, griefed and just attacked for pretty much no reason. Now, Rockstar also is going to be having a new feature known as the career progress, which is basically a feature that shows and displays your progression, just all your criminal ranks and just how you're building an empire according to them. And this will be available on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S on the main menu and also the pause menu. So now you'll be able to see all your accomplishments from a glance, which is cool. And then there also is some career updates. So if you are interested in the career mode, definitely pause the video right here if you can see the things that they added, removed, or changed. This is honestly probably one of the best features in GTA Online. I feel like a lot of people do end up using it as well, especially with the community series and just overall, just, you know, regular players, friends, and all that, just making their own maps. And it's just good to see Rockstar still updating it, just getting, you know, a lot of support from players as well. And then Rockstar ends off the news wrap by saying we'll be sharing more information soon and detailed patch notes as per usual when the GTA Online San Andreas Mercenaries launches. And it says stay tuned for more information here on the Rockstar Newswire. I'm assuming more information is going to be revealed tomorrow since usually Rockstar does update us on Fridays. Saturday and Sunday we could see a little bit something, who knows. And then Monday of course is another potential day, the day before the update, and then Tuesday is when we're going to get the patch notes as well as just, you know, the content itself. So there's going to be a lot of things happening. Definitely stay forward to the channel. We have a lot of more content releasing, you know, just more information from Rockstar, thoughts, and just how to help you guys get started and get ready for this update. So honestly, when it comes to the changes, there's a lot of good ones that Rockstar is including. My favorite definitely is going to be, you know, holding to sprint instead of having to continuously press it, and just overall the little changes as well that Rockstar has introduced, such as like the boss option, as well as the body armor and stuff like that, the balancing updates. So I think Rockstar is doing really good with these, you know, just quality of life stuff. So if you guys enjoy, make sure to drop a like, and also don't forget to subscribe and put on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.